Hi everyone, Steve here. I got some questions about guidance counselors, and so I wanted to do an episode devoted to them in particular and how they can hurt and help your child's chances. The first thing to think about is that your child's school probably contains hundreds of students, maybe even thousands of students, and so it becomes very difficult for your child to develop a personal relationship with the guidance counselor. A lot of times, guidance counselors are only contacted when a student is in trouble or has done something wrong, so things of a disciplinary nature. But it's less often they talk to students for positive reasons. So if your child takes initiative and reaches out to the guidance counselor, schedules a meeting, has a valid and reasonable question to ask, maybe asking for recommendations about which classes to take, for example, or ideas on a college essay potentially, then the guidance counselor can start to form a picture of who your child is and help them formulate a positive opinion that could then ultimately go into a recommendation letter, for example. Guidance counselors are in a unique position because they are not necessarily evaluating the student individually. Instead, they are comparing the student to the entire graduating class. So in a sense, it's more relative, whereas with teacher recommendations, they can often be more personal and specific. So guidance counselors do have a lot of leeway, and as a little hint for you, or a bonus, they also have the power sometimes to determine who gets scholarship money from various high school-oriented programs. And so if that's something that interests you, guidance counselors can make the difference. But you might be wondering, how can guidance counselors hurt? Sometimes they don't have the latest up-to-date information. They often are not in frequent communication with admission officers, and so as a result, they don't always have the latest information. And that could be about schools in general and about what is necessary to gain acceptance to schools. And so for that reason, it often pays to do your own research, do your own homework, and look beyond just the guidance counselor for getting additional help. That help could come from current students and alums about what is the current situation at a given school in terms of what they're looking for. But a lot of times, getting a professional to come in and evaluate your essays and evaluate your list of schools can really make a difference. It's important to work with someone who's in the field and knows the lay of the land. So do your due diligence, start doing your research early, and of course, please feel free to reach out if you need anything at all or have any questions. I'm here to help. I love hearing from families. You can reach me personally at steve@collegeadmissionstoolbox.com. And if you found this episode helpful, if you find the podcast helpful, please spread the word and leave a rating and review on iTunes. It really does make a difference. Anyway, in the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.